Bro, you need to get out of the way, man. Oh my gosh, I need to heal my Pokemon. I'm almost out of PP. You need to get out of the way, please, sir. No? Can you, really? Oh, thank you so much.
1, 2, 3, come on, make it bounce.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Obsidian. Last episode, we got started on a whole new adventure here in the Everand region and made it to the first town. We got our starter Pokemon, and we met our dad. Strangely enough, in this game, we are going on an adventure with our dad. I know, it's very weird and very refreshing. So today we are going to be continuing this little adventure with our new starter Pokemon as well, Kokori, the grass one. I know a couple of people were telling me not to pick Kokori in the comments in the last video because there is actually a Bulbasaur that we can get later on in the game right over there. But I figured, you know, if they have Bulbasaur in the very first town in the game, they're probably going to later on have other starters that we can choose from as well. So we don't necessarily have to use that Bulbasaur, you know? Either way, today we are heading on to Route 2A, which just like the previous one has no music for some reason, but it's okay because I have added some in for you. And you know what else I've added in for you? Is a layout, because a lot of people were wondering why the heck there wasn't a layout on the previous episode and why it was like that. But I figured, you know, since it was just the first episode and we're not going to be catching very many Pokemon, I would just have it as an introduction. But now we are back, or we are in full force, and we have the layout, of course. You guys thought I was going to leave you without a layout? Come on! Your dad went up ahead to check on the next route, but there's a giant Pokemon blocking the path, so we're going to have to go through Nidopoint Woods. Huh. Well, I guess today we're going through Nidopoint Woods, so if you guys are excited for another episode, make sure to leave a like. Thank you so much for the support on episode 1 of Obsidian. It's been doing awesome, and it's all thanks to you guys, so I wanted to quickly thank you for that because I know I've been gone for a while from doing Pokemon, and I just really want to get back to being consistent, you know, and I figure the only way to prove to you guys that I can be consistent again is to just upload daily, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to be playing this game daily, and then I don't know if I have another series planned just yet, but there will be a second kind of game to go along with this every once in a while. But right now we have this guy who's telling us about Pokemon battles. You gotta accept the challenge, otherwise you're just a wimp. That's great, man. I mean, you're not a trainer yourself, so I suppose that's not gonna show me what a trainer is like because you don't have any Pokemon. So how can you prove to me what a trainer is really like if you're not a trainer yourself, bro? It doesn't work that way, man. You gotta somehow show me a good time. And I don't mean with Centric because we fought way too many of these already, and I guess what's taking down one more, you know, except that we do no damage right now, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I actually did spoil myself on accident as to what the evolutions look like. I really wish I didn't, but I kind of did. So I don't know, I kind of feel like we did make a decent choice, at least with the grass starter. And by decent, I mean it's pretty awesome, man. I think it's gonna be my favorite one. So since I wasn't sure, I don't know, I really wish I hadn't spoiled myself because it was just so exciting when I first played X and Y, seeing like Chestnut for the very first time. Because I picked, I think, Chespin in that game, and it's because I'd never actually seen what the grass Pokemon looked like or its evolutions or anything about it. Like X and Y was just brand new, and no one really knew much about it except for like this one Japanese or Canadian guy, I think, that got the game a little bit early. Man, those were good times. They were also a very long time ago. That was like 2 years ago since X and Y came out. So that is very crazy because time has been going by just so quick the last few years. Oh man, I can't get this Snorlax to wake up. Well, there's no way to get past it, and we don't want to risk waking it up. We need to figure out a way to wake it up peacefully. I don't think there's any way you can do that, bro. Oh, I guess we'll head west from here. There's a gym you can challenge in the next town over. That will be good trading for you. We'll meet you on the other side of the woods. Alright, peace out, Dad. Here's a sleeping Snorlax, so I guess the only way we can wake up a sleeping Snorlax without actually disturbing it is more than likely a Pokeflute. That's the only way I know, at least, and I feel like that's the only way that any Pokemon fan would know to wake up a Snorlax, and we don't really have a Pokeflute. But what we do have is a nice potion, because last episode, I kind of messed up in the editing a little bit, sorry about that, but our mom gave us a couple of items. One of them was an antidote, one of them was the potion, and the final one was the town map. So you guys didn't miss too much. I know a couple of people were wondering about that, but it was just a potion, so don't fret. It looks like, though, Everand is looking really big. Is this Johto over here, by the way? Pretty sure this is Johto. Oh no, Rosewood City. Huh, Diamond Peak Town, Copper Ledge. There's a lot of towns in this game. This is awesome. I don't know how much of it is complete, but I feel like there's a lot of it, like enough of it to do a pretty long series. So we'll be here hopefully every day. I guess Johto is over this way though, because they said that Johto was connected somehow. So I'm gonna assume that it's over that way. But then again, I guess we won't really find out until we make it there. And to make it there, we first gotta go through these guys, a bunch of old men. Just what I wanted. Hey there, Orange. We would be in the woods already, but we ran into Professor Oak here. Oak, this is my son Orange. Nice to meet you, Orange. My name is Samuel Oak. You two can go on ahead. I'm sure Orange won't have any problems catching up. Alright, Oak. We'll see you on the other side of the woods. What a great guy. What a great dad, too. Just leaving us with a strange old man. It's awesome. Your father tells us you guys are going on the journey to find fossils and artifacts in Everan. That will be your training your Pokemon along the way. Well, if that's the case, I suggest you try and take on the gyms around Everan. I'm sure it will be great training for any Pokemon you have with you. There may also be trainers from the Kanto and Johto region taking on the Everan League Challenge. You may even run into my grandson. He's been studying around Everan lately. Oh, sorry, I must have trailed off. The Everan region has many Pokemon that I already have data on, but the Pokemon that Tamarack gave you are relatively new. And I'm sure there may be other new Pokemon out there that we may have yet to discover, so I'm gonna give you a Pokedex. It will grant you with information on Pokemon that you catch. It also helps for hunting down Pokemon you've seen before. Yes! Thank goodness, because I'm wondering exactly how many new Pokemon there are in this region, and we're never gonna find out without a Pokedex, so now we've got it. Take some of these too, they will help you in becoming a strong trainer. Pokeballs, hooray! You want to know more about gyms? I'm sure you can ask Phil about the Pokemon League. I gave him his first Pokemon when he was younger. He took on the Kanto Pokemon League Challenge. Well, it was nice meeting you, Orange. I'm sure we'll cross paths again. Peace out, Oak. You walk very fast. Then again, so do I in this building for some reason. Why am I walking real fast, kid? Do you know? There's a really strong Nidorino in these woods. You better be careful. Wow. Is that why it's called Nidopoint Woods? I'm gonna go ahead and guess so, but we'll never find out unless we go inside. So let's go on to Nidopoint Woods. And whoa. There's music in here, but it's really quiet. At least for me right now. I don't know. I just feel like this game is really good so far. The one thing I guess is a big or major complaint for me is the music levels are always really random, I guess. Like sometimes the songs will be really loud, sometimes they'll be really quiet, and sometimes there'll be no song at all in some areas. So maybe that's a little bit that I don't know if this game's gonna be updated or anything, but that would be my 2 cents. I'm sure that we know by now. But here's a campfire and a lovely group of kids that are doing something, just sitting on a log. That's all you do? Our scout group camps here all the time. This area of Nidopoint Woods was fixed up by a man, just so it could be used as a safe camping area. As you go farther in, you'll become thicker and more dangerous. That's what she said. But it's okay, because this kid wants to have our very first Pokemon battle. Trainer battle, Scout Tim. And this has music. I actually really dig this too. This Pokemon battle theme, or trainer battle theme, I guess. So the only bad thing is he's got a Sentret, and we've already battled, I don't know, maybe this is our 3rd Sentret that we're battling, so it's not the most exciting battle in the world, but I guess we do have Absorb, which means that his defense curls are not going to matter at all, because we are a special attack right now, or at least we're using special attacks. One thing I didn't know or didn't check on Kokiri though, Kokori, man, I am going to get so many confused so many times with that name, because Kokiri is like an actual word, or at least in Zelda. I don't know if it's a real word. Like, does Nintendo trademark Kokiri? I don't think so. Maybe though. But anyway, it's Kokori, and I didn't really check his stats. Like, I know I checked that he had gentle nature. I think someone told me that like lowers defense, raises special defense, so it's a defense one. Basically, when I have a defense nature, I don't pay too much attention because I'm really not good at the defensive side of Pokemon. Like, I played Wi-Fi battling a lot. Well, back in the day at least. Nowadays, I don't really know anything, but back in the day, I would always just go for offensive Pokemon, and back in 4th gen, I feel like hyper offense was a thing. Nowadays, it's just all tanks, so I'm very bad at tanks. Like, I don't know defenses, I don't know HP stats, percentages, that kind of stuff. It's pretty hard, and so that's why I feel like I haven't really been able to get into Pokemon lately. But we also have a Nurse Joy here on the campground, so they are going to, or she is nice enough to heal our Pokemon. Thank you, thank you. There you go. Your team's ready for action. Oh, baby. That means that we can take on another trainer, which is this kid. Wonder what his name is. Scout Billy. How could I not guess that? It's Scout Billy, guys. Reminds me of this kid, though, that I knew back in the day when I lived in, I guess, Miami. I say Miami, but I didn't really live in Miami. I lived, like, outside of it. But either way, My grandma used to babysit this kid named Billy, and now that I think about it, he was literally Billy the Kid because he was maybe like 5-6 years younger than I was. No, he's way younger. He's like 10 years old now, so he must have been like, well, I guess that makes him 10 years younger than me, so no, that doesn't make sense. You know what? I don't know. The point is, his name was Billy. It reminded me of this kid because it's literally a little kid, and he was a little kid. I'm the scout group leader, so let's see if you could be in our group. Oh boy, the group leader himself. It is Hiker Doug. Why is the hiker the leader? Not sure, but he has got a Nidoran, which is kind of a step up from the rest of his little squad here, his group of scouts, which is very cool because I was just talking about when I was younger and in Miami, I guess I was like 12 years old. I was actually in the Boy Scouts, which is something I don't think I've ever said on YouTube. So, hey, if you're a Boy Scout out there, my fellow scouts, to my honor upon God or whatever, I don't really remember the Scouts code, to be honest. I feel like it was, or you're not supposed to like make fun of it, which I was just doing, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I used to be a Boy Scout back in the day, man. It was actually pretty cool because I feel like I learned a lot about just survival, and I mean, not really. I kind of just learned about making knots and that kind of thing. So it wasn't terribly exciting, but I thought it was cool to just hang out with other kids that were the same age because I guess I didn't have many friends in school back then. I didn't really start making good friends in school till like high school. Like I feel like through elementary and middle school, I didn't have very many, but I never really wanted more, you know? Like I was always okay with just having however many I had. I don't know why I'm going on a tangent about this, but I feel like people, I don't know, do people like hearing my weird stories? I think when I've told them before they do, so maybe you do, maybe you don't. Let me know in the comments though, because since I'm starting this whole new series anyway, you know, I want to hear some feedback and see, kind of go back to, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Donald Trump, make America great again. That's what we're doing. MunchingOrange, make Pokemon great again. Or something. It's not really that great right now though because we're poisoned by this dumb Nidoran, and well, not this one, we were poisoned by the previous one, but we're just slowly getting whittled down. Thankfully this one doesn't have Peck. How did that not take it down already? Jeez, man, I don't want to go to another potion. Just there we go, thank goodness. I spent maybe like 4 or 5 potions there, so quite a lot, but apparently still impressive for a kid. So now let's check out his tent. Ah, I see he left us a little prize, and it's actually just a repel, so nothing too great. And there's a sleeping bag, though, and a little radio. Oh, man. I should really go to Nurse Joy before Kokori faints from poisoning, shouldn't I? That would be a good idea. Thank you. Nurse Joy, just MVP, man. Greatest Pokemon character ever, really. I'm not even kidding when I say that, man. Nurse Joy is honestly just the most memorable Pokemon character. Why wouldn't she be, dude? She's in every single game. She's always there to heal your Pokemon. I didn't mean to say most memorable, though, because most memorable is completely different, but she's definitely the character you see the most often. Then again, her name isn't even Nurse Joy, because I know there's someone out there that's gonna, you know, try to correct me on that, but I know it's Pokemon Center Lady, at least in the trading card game, and I think in the video games, it's Pokemon Center Lady. It's not Nurse Joy, it's just in the anime, but still, she's Nurse Joy in my heart, and she will forever be Nurse Joy, and I think for a lot of people, she'll be Nurse Joy forever. Here's that Nidoran, though, that certain people were talking about. It's a little bit scarier now being in front of it, not gonna lie, but that one commercial always said, apply directly to the forehead. So let's go directly to Nidorino's forehead. That is a very, very sharp horn, boy. I should not have gone to his forehead. Oh, God. Level 16? You kidding me? What? The heck, man? I'm about to get one shot by this guy. Okay, well, guess we go for a Pokeball because there is no way that we are beating this thing. Wow, I should not have even gotten in a battle with it. I guess I'll try the Pokeball because, yeah, there's like no way we can actually take it down in battle. So we might as well try to whittle it down, right? Jeez Louise, this thing is getting pumped. He's gonna one-shot me, so I feel like it's not even worth it to go for another tackle. Do you see how little damage we did? Like, getting this thing down to even yellow HP is gonna take way too long with just tackle. So, goodbye, Cruel World. It's been nice knowing you, but I am gone. Oh, barely. Barely hung on there, 3 HP. I don't know how you did that, Kokori, but you did it, buddy. You got a derpy face. You got a Nidorino, I guess. Thank goodness, because I was legit about to die. Its horn is harder than a diamond. That's all I had to hear. I guess I'll give it a nickname. I mean, Kokori doesn't have one because he's a Fakemon, so I don't want to confuse their actual names that the creator gave them with whatever the nickname I gave him. So Nidorino, though, can definitely have a nickname, and your nickname is going to be Perp because you're purple. And I guess that's about it. Yep. I'm not very insightful into these nicknames, am I? But wow, I did not know that you gain experience from catching Pokemon in this game. That means we're about to get quite a lot from that level 16. But hey, a new Pokemon, and already level 16 one too, so pretty good start to this game. Hasty Nature. Again, I really need to brush up on my natures. I'm gonna try to do that actually. Like, I feel like learning Pokemon natures very solidly, like so that I never confuse them again, would be really good. So yeah, 21 attack, 15 special attack. Not too great. I guess our Gentle Nature boosts special defense though because it's a little bit higher. Not very much speed on Kokori either, so I don't know, just overall not the strongest Pokemon out there, but pretty good if I do say so myself. I mean, he did manage to take down a level 16 Nidorino, and that is not something any level 10 grass starter can say, man. That's a level 16 poison Pokemon. Like, you are bound to die as a grass starter, dude. But we didn't, so I feel like that's a pretty good accomplishment there. We do need Nurse Joy though, again, because we're almost dead. And someone did tell me, or well, someone in the Pokemon Center in the game, but also in the comments reminded me that apparently in this game, if Pokemon die enough, they can like, or faint enough, they can actually die like a Nuzlocke. Like, they'll actually be dead forever. So we want to try not to let our Pokemon die too often, because then of course they might actually die, and it's $50,000 to revive them at the Pokemon Center. So at least you can revive Pokemon. It's not like they're dead literally forever, but still, we probably want to avoid that as much as we can. Another thing I want to avoid is staying in this forest for too long, because I feel like we've been here forever. There's also some activity in that dark spot. You need a fishing rod to interact with it. Oh, man, that kind of sucks. So I guess we can only fish in certain spots in this game, which isn't too bad. But what is bad is all of these Nidorans that keep running into me. So I am going to go ahead and use one of these repels that we picked up and maybe make our way a little bit or quicker through this forest, because we've been here for a while. But most of it was hanging out with those campers, so I guess we haven't been here for that long. What's on this side though? A little ledge, so I don't know if I want to jump down just yet, because ledges are a one-way street, you know? You go down, you can't go back up. So if you go down there and you don't like what you see, you can't come back up. So I'm just not going to risk it. I would rather be safe than sorry. Oh geez, another Pokemon, and it's another Caterpie. Why does this game not realize that I don't want any Caterpies? I already said it. I don't want any Caterpies. I don't want any Pidgeys. I don't really want any of these early game Pokemon, because in all my playthroughs, I always end up seeing so many cool Pokemon early on, and I'm like, all right, my team's done. And so by like the second gym, I already have like a team of 6. And so this game, I kind of want to pace myself a little bit, because I remember the way I used to play Pokemon. I feel like this is all just nostalgic for me in a way. I don't know. Like, I keep going back and saying the way I used to for a lot of things, but it's because I haven't actually played Pokemon in a while. Like, I didn't just take a break from posting Pokemon videos on YouTube, but just kind of from playing Pokemon in general. Like, it's been a little while, so it's a little bit refreshing and kind of different. Then again, I have been playing Yokai and Pocket Mortys, which is still almost the same thing, but actual Pokemon, like a main series, I guess. But I guess fan games do have the mechanics and everything, so it is a Pokemon game essentially. I don't even know, dude. What am I trying to say? Yeah, I love bug catchers with 2 Caterpies. I guess you can't handle them. Dude, they're Caterpies. Who the heck can't handle Caterpies? Seriously, man. You must live in some kind of delusional world where Caterpies are amazing, but the reality is they're not, bro. They're really not. We got another Pokemon with a weird horn on its head. What is up with just horny Pokemon? Oh, that is not the right word. Pokemon with horns. There you go. That works, right? Not the other one. But I guess it is Nidopoint Woods. So we got 2 Pokemon with Nidopoints. Are there any more Pokemon with Nidopoints on their forehead? Can't think of any. It's kind of weird they're both in Gen 1 too. Weedle and Nidoran or Nidorino. The forest also got darker for just a second there. Whoa, is it getting darker as I walk? What the heck? Did I already battle you? Oh, I guess not. Are you serious, dude? I was the one that talked to you. How do you surprise me when I was the one that came up to you, Teddy? Jeez Louise, Teddy, why do you have a Metapod? And a Kakuna too that just uses Harden over and over. Ah, this guy must love me. He must know how much I love Pokemon that just stall you out and become tanky and don't actually fight back. Such an amazing way to battle, really. Good job, Teddy. You keep that up, buddy. You'll win a battle someday, I'm sure. Not anytime this century. Maybe not anytime this decade. Wait, century's more than decade. Here's a white hair guy. Oh, sorry. Am I in your way? I was just admiring this tree up here. Let me show you. Huh. See this tree? Well, these trees, I mean. I grew there together. Even though they were so close, they did not let their differences bother them. What I'm saying is, they made do with the space they had and still managed to become strong trees. Why can't humans live like that? Why can't we just deal with the restrictions and problems we have and just make the best of it? I suppose one day a life like that will be a possibility, but not anytime soon. Well, sorry to have wasted your time, Orange. I must be going now. I never gave him my name. At least I don't think I did. Did I give him my name? I don't know. He seemed very interesting though. I guess like myself lately, I've just been very Earth-centric lately. I haven't really done much, but I've been at least like reading about Earth, and I kind of want to do something more to help out, but I'm not quite sure. So maybe throughout this game, we will find out more things that we can do. Maybe even from that white hair guy, because he seems to know what is going on. He seems to know what to do. Just a really strange analogy too with the tree being together, but for real though, we really do need to come together, guys. Like, I don't know, I feel like people have been very, like, just drifting apart more and more lately, humanity, I guess, and I think we should be the opposite. We should try to be coming together instead of, like, spraying apart from each other. Or something like that, I don't know. I'm not a very deep person, I think I know what I'm trying to say, but my words are not great, you know. Here's another tiny mushroom though, and also another trainer. By the way, didn't even mention, I guess because it's, minor little detail that I really enjoy, but the items actually looking like the items is pretty cool. I guess some of them have been Pokeballs though, but at least the tiny mushroom being an actual little mushroom was very cool to see for a second there. But that white hair guy, I'm still kind of caught on him because he did mention something else, and it was, well, I kind of forgot what it was actually now. How do I already forget these things so quickly? I'm not sure. I know Professor Oak said that Gary might be around though, or at least he said his grandson. I'm gonna go ahead and assume he means Gary, so I was kind of expecting Gary to show up halfway through this forest. Are you kidding me, dude? I swear, if this guy has got 6 Caterpies, I will eat my phone right now if this guy has got 6 Caterpies. Are you no. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank goodness, I don't have to eat my phone anymore because he's got at least 1 Weedle. I said 6 Caterpies. That sounds like some kind of sickness though, like he's got the Weedles. Oh no, watch out. Well, at least I don't have to eat my phone, that's good. Perhaps I need quantity and quality. Perhaps you just need a new life, bro. I don't think the bug catcher life suits you. I don't think it suits very many people. I like bug Pokemon as much as the next guy, which is, I don't know if there is a next guy, but I'm saying, you probably need a new hobby, bro, because those bugs are not doing good for you. Ah, hello, young trainer. It's not often I have someone come to see me, probably because I live in a creepy cabin in some woods. Well, here, you can have this. Nice. Straight and to the point. I love it. That's how I would be in the Pokemon world. I don't battle anymore, so you can use it on your own Pokemon. While you're here, why don't take a rest? Ah. Taking a rest with a nice old man in the creepy cabin in the woods. I love it. And so we're going to end off the episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. Next time we will continue our trek through Nidopoint Woods, which apparently never end. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys next time.